though, it seems like the ASMR termination ban wave, whatever you want to call it, has been kind of continuing, and people are starting to get kind of worried, right? And recently, I actually came across an announcement from Vexoria. I think I saw it on Alara's stream, so shout out to her. Obviously, she's great. Go follow her. But essentially, there was a announcement over on Vexoria's Discord talking about this situation, and it kind of shows exactly what VTubers are feeling like, especially a lot of VTubers that make ASMR content, because a lot of them have been getting taken down at the moment, and many people don't know why. Now, obviously, this is the announcement that she put out on her Discord the other day, saying, I bring some bad news this morning. Like many other creators, my ASMR channel was swept up in the ban wave last night and taken off of YouTube. At the moment, we're looking into how best to combat this, but we're also uncertain how this might affect the main channel and VOD YouTube channels. Obviously, this is not the kind of battle I want to be fighting while prepping for my return from my hiatus and trying to recover, because obviously she's been on hiatus recently. Said, I don't know what to ask at this point or where to go for help. If the main channel gets taken down, I'm not sure what I'll do. It's almost 5 years of hard work and wonderful memories, and I don't really want to lose it, nor our wonderful YouTube community members. No matter what happens, I'm proud of the work we've done there, both for myself as a creator, but also for all of you for helping to build our channel of silly little snig mum and chaotic dad, and fun moments with our kids into something that we can all be proud of. Here's to hoping things remain, and if not, that you'll be with us wherever the journey takes us next. Obviously, it's quite a sad kind of thing to be talking about, right? Because nobody wants to lose their channel, right? And obviously, it seems like, yeah, her ASMR channel was swept up in that kind of big ban wave. And many, places have been talking about it, including Dexerto, and still no response from YouTube at all. So YouTube has terminated several major ASMR channels after accusing them of violating its nudity and sexual content policy. And the creators deny the allegations and say they were banned without warning, because it seems like as well, we kind of came to like a little bit of a theory as to what these channels were getting taken down for, and many believed that it was due to this whole link tree thing. If you guys remember, obviously people have like link trees where they have many different links, for example, like their Twitter, their YouTube, their Twitch, whatever. But also some of them would have adult sites, your fanslies and things like that. Which of course is not allowed on, you're not allowed to put it like directly in the description or things like that. So many people speculated that maybe that could be the case, and people were getting caught up in that. And because a lot of the creators that were kind of talking about it did have those links. Now, it seems like though, many other ASMR creators outside of VTubers as well have also been getting struck down without making any of that content whatsoever at all, right? They don't make adult content. They're just an ASMR channel, and it's been taken down for no reason at all, which obviously is the most ridiculous part, right? Because again, it's kind of understandable, not that it's like okay and that like it should be, I think that they should be allowed to anyways, but it's kind of like understandable if like the bot was maybe a little bit more hostile now towards like certain links being in the bio, and if like it was an adult link, then maybe they would flag that. That would be like a plausible explanation, right? Now, it doesn't mean that that should be the case. I don't really know. I don't think so. But again, that could be like understandable as to why it's happened. But it seems like we don't really have like a major reason. It seems like there is like many different like theories. Obviously, one of them being that whole bot thing and taking down links in the description or whatever. But apart from that, it's like why are these other channels getting taken down? Why are the ones that aren't creating this content getting taken down? And that's really the big question. And I think it is still to do with the bot. I still think it's to do with the YouTube AI moderation. I think that maybe it's gone a little bit haywire and it's now taking down ASMR channels thinking that it's that kind of content when it's not. But again, it could be for some other reasons as well. But what is the most kind of, telling part of it for me is the fact that YouTube hasn't said anything, right? YouTube hasn't responded to this saying like, oh, we're sorry that all of these people are getting affected by this. We'll try to sort it out and try to, fix it. Like, just bear with us for like a couple of days while we try to, resolve everything. But it seems like we haven't had a response from that, right? They say YouTube says the creators linked viewers to material that violates its policies, which again, obviously, as I said, is the main theory. Obviously, they say YouTube has terminated several major ASMR channels. ASMR has been a popular genre. So according to 404 Media, The affected channels include Bunny ASMR, Slight Sounds, nananightray, Rose ASMR, Simone ASMR, and obviously a bunch of VTubers as well, as we covered. And they said, we've reviewed your content and found severe repeated violations of a sex nudity policy. Although the emails blamed their content, YouTube later said that their channels were actually terminated because they linked viewers to material hosted elsewhere. We terminated these channels for linking to content that violates our policies, a YouTube spokesperson told 404 Media. So apparently a spokesperson has spoke to them saying it's due to the links, but that still doesn't explain as to why the people who don't have those links and don't have those other things are getting taken down. Now, one of the other theories as well is that it links to Patreon, which obviously isn't necessarily like an NSFW adult kind of thing, right? You can use Patreon and create completely safe for work stuff. So it's not necessarily an adult link, and many YouTubers use it outside of ASMR. For example, if you think about like the anime space, lots of people use it to post their anime reactions where they won't get copyrighted and taken down. So they just link their Patreon, right? Which obviously isn't adult in any nature. So again, apparently that could be the case as well, but they're saying the company said its external link rules apply to everyone equally and insisted that the removals were not a part of a policy change or an attempted specifically to target ASMR. Which again, I just feel like that isn't true, because like if we go back to like Vexoria's thing, her other channels are still up. Now, I don't know if she's using the same links as the one on the ASMR one, but I would assume that she's using very similar links to the, to her ASMR channel, saying it's like it's all of her channels. But for some reason, the ASMR one was that got taken down, but the other ones didn't. So that definitely seems to me like they are targeting the ASMR channels, right? Because it's only ASMR channels that have been taken down after this. So yeah, saying Slight Sounds disputed the decision, arguing that YouTube was unfairly treating the entire genre as adult content, which is true. That is true. Is this an old one? Oh, this is from 2022. So again, it has happened before, right? So again, it is very, very interesting. And of course, there's been a lot of ASMR creators that have been speaking out against it. And as I said, there's been many VTubers, including momocita, who we covered in the last videos, whose channel was also terminated. See a big VTuber in that space, as well as some other people as well, saying another wave of ASMR creators being banned as someone who does ASMR roleplay. Every day I am scared to wake up to my channel being gone. So said, other than certain links in your videos, I would remind people that kissing is actually against YouTube's TOS. I know it's super vague, but my hunch is AI is flagging it, which again, that could be the case. But it all comes down to AI, right? I feel like the AI system isn't very good. Obviously, we know that, on this channel, I know a lot of you guys have very mixed opinions about AI, but I think in the terms of YouTube and its moderation, it just doesn't work, right? It's just a bad decision from YouTube in general. So again, I don't know why they decide to continue to use it, because it seems to have multiple errors all the time. And yeah, it causes situations like this, and it constantly makes YouTube look worse and worse. But I don't know. It's just kind of, sad to see, because now obviously it does kind of present the fear that many VTubers have whenever it comes to, screenshots like this, right? Where essentially, yeah, it's like they don't want to lose their channel. They don't want to wake up to their channel being gone, and they're scared of losing their main channel and other channels. And it really does show off that kind of fear that people have. And again, it is just very sad. I hope that these people do get their channels back, because again, they definitely don't deserve to have it taken down. And as I said in the last video, even if they did have those links in their description, I think that it should be a warning, right? I feel like that should be like one of the most obvious decisions that YouTube should make, right? Is to say that, hey, we've noticed that you have these links in your bio, change them, else we will terminate you, right? I feel like that could have been, like, it could have been easier that way around, but I don't know. Maybe they just didn't want to bother with doing that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, that is essentially all there is for this situation. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go to GameSubs, use my code Kazza, get 10% off. Again, they've got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.